Griselda Lewis has been there since this morning. In fact, she's been chatting to a group of some of the fans that had gathered there that are supporting him. We're getting news now that Oscar is actually arriving at the courtroom right now. So before we say goodbye to you, let's cross over to Griselda. What's happening there, Griselda?
Well, I'm just taking a look right here behind me, Leanne, to see what the latest is. What we do know at this stage is that Oscar Pistorius' brother, Carl Pistorius, has already arrived at court, as well as Reeva Steenkamp's parents, June and Barry Steenkamp. Whether Barry Steenkamp's presence here at the court does mean that perhaps he will testify in aggravation of sentence for the state, that really remains to be seen. This is very important as well, Leanne, because you'd remember during the course of the trial, Barry Steenkamp was unable to come to the court due to ill health. When we spoke to the family on a number of occasions, they indicated that him not being at court here this morning, I beg your pardon, during the course of the trial, was really an indication that he was not doing well. He could not listen to proceedings inside court and rather chose to stay back at their Port Elizabeth home and monitor proceedings from there. So it's one of the very few instances where we've seen Barry Steenkamp at the court this morning. Journalists are not yet being allowed inside the court room at the moment. It's just the family members on both sides, of course, the Pistoriuses as well as the Steenkamps. But the support here outside the North Gauteng High Court continues. Of course, that group that has been supporting Oscar Pistorius all along say they do not believe that Oscar Pistorius should return to jail. They say he should be freed. Others are also saying perhaps a correctional supervision. He should continue to serve, but certainly remains to be seen who the defense will call this morning in mitigation of sentence. Of course, you'll note that the defense is likely to call several witnesses as well to testify, perhaps that Oscar Pistorius is a rehabilitated man, that he's a broken man, as we've heard during the course of the trial. That's how he was described by his lawyer, Barry Rue. And of course, perhaps some reports as well from a psychologist, which will indicate that Oscar Pistorius does acknowledge what he did. But, the likelihood of Oscar Pistorius testifying in this matter, we do understand, is certainly unlikely at this point. There have been many descriptions of Oscar Pistorius since this incident in 2013, where many have said that he's a broken man, he is unable to take the stand once again. Many had described previously his testimony inside this court behind me as one that Oscar Pistorius did not perform well in. So the likelihood of him taking to the stand again certainly is very slim at this point. But the world's media, again, just here behind me, waiting for Oscar Pistorius to arrive here at court. But also, very crucially, Leanne, is also to see perhaps what cards the state will play, because the state, of course, is pushing for that minimum of 15 years, and they would really want to show that it would be in the interest of justice, and more importantly, in the interest of society, for Oscar Pistorius to spend 15 years behind bars, as that, again, would restore confidence, as some analysts say, in the criminal justice system in South Africa.
Lewis, let's leave it there. We're running into newsroom for now because you will get another update there. But the breaking news is that the parents of the late Reeva Steenkamp arriving at the court, Barry and June. Let us say goodbye. Newsroom is up next.